music influences, or for lack of a better term, influences. Who would you consider to be your main influences? Who do you like to listen to? Whenever you get off the stage, you're hot and sweaty, you come home, you pop a cassette in the tape player. What do you listen to?
A lot of.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's definitely like not like one kind of music.
I listen to.
I like to listen to Jeff.
No, Jeff was mouthing
Where the hell is he?
Watchtower.
Oh, there he goes.
I was mouthing Watchtower.
No, actually, I like to listen to some classical music and some.
King Crimson.
King Crimson, yeah. As of late, and Husker Du and Bob Mould are definitely a favorite of mine. I don't know. I'm taking like lessons now, and I'm learning some jazz stuff, so that's definitely an influence.
I'm a big Go-Go's fan. I like the Go-Go's.
You're a good friend.
The Go-Go's are a great band. Jane Wiedlin, she wins. She got naked at a fur convention. You can't.
She didn't actually get naked. I saw the
That's
footage
her
from that.
underwear.
She just went down to her underwear. Good enough,
Hey,
but.
that's close enough for me. She's my idol. What else?
Have you ever got?
Punk rock stuff, The Damned,
Yeah.
The Dickies.
A little bit of metal.
Yeah.
Vince Verlin's a forbidden. Vince is a big forbidden fan.
Watchtower.
Watchtower.
Yeah.
That's why y'all keep bringing up Watchtower.
Badlands, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're a hard driving summer band.
Oh man.
I just had my wisdom tooth pulled. I thought you should know that. So
Chris is always getting into some injury.
yeah, I have a lot of weird diseases.
Like what?
Well, what did I have a couple weeks ago? Shit. Well, I just got my wisdom tooth pulled. Before that, I was on antibiotics for something. What the hell was it?
He had this big, like, no, it wasn't like a goiter, you know, but it was a big swelling kind of thing.
That's not true. The truth is, I was growing the second head, and they gave me something to make it fall off.
Hey, that'll look great on stage, man.
Yeah, but it's getting a lot of fights like that, a lot of arguments.
Speaking of second heads, you know, butthole surfers are a big influence also.
Speaking of
They're
second
no
head.
influence at all.
Not as much as Watchtower, anyway.
No, I like the butthole surfers a lot.
There's this band, Bald Red Lady, that's a really good band.
Yeah.
They're a big influence on us.
Yeah, I heard about them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they play some death, man.
5 minutes ago.
they're really cute.
We'll give you a tape then before you leave.
Hey, no problem. I'll be here. Okay.
I know Frank listens to a lot of Frank Zappa.
Why? Because his name is Frank? No.
No. For the most part, Frank has like the same kind of musical taste as I do. That's probably Pete Venantonio.
Oh, Pete Ventonio.
Pete Venantonio.
I'll grab him when he comes
Paul listens to...
Tell him to sit in the center of these two.
Paul listens to
Some metal.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Not anymore. But
What about the Scorpions when you guys play that on...
Paul's roots are definitely classic 70s rock.
Hi, Pete.
Pete Venantonio.
Hey, what's up, man? Where the hell are you? You're not Pete. You're Pete.
Your phone's disconnected?
No, my phone's not. Oh no, what the? I gave you 8467813, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disconnected. I should have given you another
When you do
number.
the Sticks and Stones interview, ask Pete about his aversion to garlic.
I'm gonna get to him as soon as I'm done with y'all. Question: I got one for y'all.
Alright.
How political? Have y'all been involved in any benefits or anything? Political things?
There was well, we did a show for Rulga, Rutgers Lesbian Gay Alliance.
We've done
That was like an AIDS benefit kind of thing. We've done another AIDS benefit on Douglas.
we've done countless benefits actually. I think
Yeah, we've done.
mostly either for AIDS or for like different women's groups.
I think that's why we're not wearing a gold lame, you know, so we don't get any money for any shows. We're always
Yeah.
playing benefits.
That's why we look so slovenly.
But you well, I take it you do have a rather social belief towards them. You have your own ideas about things and such.
I have
Yeah.
Vin's ideas.
I mean,
That's
would
what
they
Frank
would they
says.
ever come out on your music? Is there some if
Yeah, we believe everyone should wear Merkins.
The lyrics, lyrically wise, they're mostly personal stuff.
Introspective.
Yeah, me, myself, and I kind of things. There are a couple songs, Frank, that one that Frank wrote, Label, is about censorship.
Ah, I was getting ready to ask you if you going slag typical.
Yeah.
I don't even know the words to that song.
Every group got to have at least one anti-PMRC record.
It's not even a PMRC song per se. It's just it's more of an anti-TV song as much as a censorship song.
Yeah, we have a couple anti-TV songs. Static is an anti-TV song.
Static. Yeah. I gotta... Speaking of Static, I'm sorry about the film.
Well,
Because I filmed it because the Maxwell show was like real bad.
It's already.
Not because of you, because of me.
it was Pete's fault.
What's the PD
Pete doesn't.
I got that here. That's the tape that I'm talking
Yeah, we
about.
were watching it before. You know, I don't know if you're going to be really satisfied with it.
No, you're not.
The
I know
sound
you
is
won't
bad,
be.
The picture is bad too. So.
You can't see yourself. Well, I didn't actually see that, so maybe you can see yourself. But you can't see me, and that's what's important.
You were there.
We see you in PED. We see you when we play PED.
And I actually wasn't there. That was my robot dummy.
He was off fighting.
Yes, I was off fighting crime in the city. Helping out the downtrodden.
He was Headstrong man. Let me
He was
see.
eating grease.
Hey man, my face isn't numb anymore, and it doesn't hurt. That's a bad sign. I think
Later on.
I think he just like chopped all my nerves out. Just never gonna be able to speak properly again.
Oh boy. Let me see. What other questions can
Come on,
I
that's
ask?
another question.
Well, what do you expect the future to be for the band?
That's kind of shaky right now.
Yeah, well, it's not really. I mean, we don't know which way we're going as of yet. Hopefully, we'll be touring with Slayer by the end of next week. But if that doesn't happen, we're just gonna keep playing. We're gonna put out a 7-inch fairly soon. I would assume by the end of summer, it'll be out.
If we ever gonna make money.
Look, money is no object.
Money is no object.
I'll pay for it.
He's rich. Chris is rich.
No, I'm just a hard-working individual.
Chris is a gigolo.
No. I'm actually just a maintenance man. A plain, simple maintenance man. But I take pride in my work, and let me tell you, I could deal in abstractions now, but the cold truth of the matter is that Pete's in the kitchen hiding from the camera because he's afraid to come out here and face me like a man.
Pete, any remarks?
That's right.
Never mind.
You basically got the philosophy degree so you can win in any argument by saying, but you have no real knowledge, do you? You can't prove any of this.
That's absolutely true.
I have a degree to prove it.
Pete just hates to argue because he always loses. You should definitely ask.
We'll let Pete come in here in like a few minutes and take him speak for himself.
I have a written statement by representative.
Yeah. Pete's a big label bigwig now. So.
I have a question for Chris. It's been bugging me. It's strictly off the band thing. Why do you feel the need to roam around in your boxer shorts 90% of the time that you're in someone's house, even if it's not your own?
Okay, I'll field that one.
Okay.
Okay, because I think that nakedness is a natural state.
Okay.
I think that by putting on clothes, we're actually just giving ourselves a shield against the world. We're covering ourselves, and I don't like that.
You ever
I
think
think
that
that
maybe
people
wanted
should
you
people
to
should
shield
see
yourself?
the real me, both mentally and physically. All right.
Me and Chris get naked all the time.
If you're just ashamed of both your physical and your emotional state,
Hey,
then
did
cover
I say
yourself
I'm
by all
ashamed?
means.
Good God.
Cover yourself by all means. But I am proud of myself. I'm proud of what I am
Well, why are you wearing clothes now?
because I was just at the dentist.
Contradictions.
Not to mention, this is also
Next
going to be on
question,
TV.
next question.
Hey!
I'm gonna
nice
spit blood on you in a
mask.
second.
Hmm?
I'm gonna spit blood on you from my damaged tooth in a second. So you better watch it.
Okay, now, before we sign off, any last remarks? Starting with you, Vin. Anything you want to tell the people?
I'd like to see the band progress musically. I'd like to, I'm always trying to get better at playing wise, and hopefully it'll benefit the band as a whole.
Okay.
I'm not going to go away or anything. I definitely want to keep playing music. There's not much you can do with a philosophy degree, so unless you go to graduate school. So I'm definitely going to be playing music, and hopefully I'll be in in the Brunswick scene for a while, unless I die or one of the hookers on the corner over there like gives me AIDS or whatever.
Moving right along.
You don't ramp it yet,
Your turn, Chris.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say for the record, just to clear some things up that Pete, some misconstrued comments that Pete's made in the past. First of all, we sound nothing like Motley Crue. Absolutely nothing. And it's true, I would one day love to, you know, tour the world as a metal act and fool everyone. And
That day will come.
one day we too will be touring on the Ultimate Annihilation Tour with Megadeth, Slayer, and whoever's butt is currently in the big metal buses.
Watchtower.
Watchtower.
All right, yo. I guess that's
about it.
I guess that is about it. We are talking to Chris and Vin from Headstrong.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the rest of the crew couldn't be here, but
I have one last comment.
one last comment.
I think the other three guys should be firmly whipped for not being here.
They said they were going to come down.
We'll videotape them when they.
You can videotape me beating them and screaming for mercy. That's the only comment. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Say goodbye to Headstrong. If you ever want to get a hold of them, their address will be at the end of the show. TC.
Question: how did you come up with the Headstrong name?
No.
There's a lot of confusion about this one. We actually, the name was actually agreed upon late at night in a diner with all five of us sitting there.
We had actually just been finished recording, and some other names were being bandied about, such as
Merkin of Venice, I wanted.
Merkin of Venice.
I also wanted, Frank thought of
what was that?
Sons of Pat Sajak.
And then
I also liked Glee. Glee was an idea, and so was Satisfaction Guaranteed.
So, but in the midst of all the chaos, it was about 4 a.m. Our esteemed bassist Ed raised his head off the table and said wearily, "The name is Headstrong," and that was history. That was it.
Ed didn't come up with it though. Frank did.
And it's funny because his name is Ed Strong.
Ed Strong, yeah.
That's actually the whole reason, you know, because you know all the really good bands have those catchy names. You know,
Like Winger?
Yeah, you know, Kim Winger,
Yeah.
Don Dokken, Ed Strong, you know.
Winger.
Dio.
You can't
Ronnie James.
Ronnie-
Imperial Eddie.
Well, you know, these are bad examples, you know. Something that they can relate to, you know.
You guys just want to relate to the metal genre.
Like that guy from Instead, Kevin Head, you know, those cool names, Kevin Seconds. You can't be punk rock unless you have like the name of your band in at least one of the guys' names.
You
You
just
know,
wish it was you.
and you know, Vin Head just didn't.
Yeah, we should call it Ross.
You know, well, you know,
Ross
that's
the
my
band.
side project. You know, we're playing a little bit of glam metal, and no, that's not true. I don't want that to get out.
All right then. Down now we got the name. Berries.